For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. But this isn't just any live shopping show. This is the Super Saturday Blowout Spectacular. And we got all kinds of comics for you guys today. This is from a brand new collection of stuff that I got to move through. We do these Saturday shows every once in a while to kind of get through some big, huge, awesome stuff that we got. We got a big stack of FOMO books today. You guys have seen the picture. This is all your FOMO books for today. I'm still not sure if I can see Facebook comments here, so it looks like I can't. Just to kind of give you guys an update for those of you guys who have been watching me, I've been trying to fix this StreamYard situation, and unfortunately, there's not been anything I can do so far. So I am working with StreamYard directly, and their engineers are looking into this problem. So hopefully, we'll finally have a resolution, hopefully by our Monday evening show. But if you're watching right now, read the bottom scroll here and make sure you watch our show on YouTube. I'm going to drop the link real quick just so you guys have it, and then we will get to it. And just so you guys know, everything that we're showing today is brand new stuff. Doesn't look like it's live on. Is this not live on YouTube? Should be live on YouTube. Huh. That's strange. Why am I not seeing Facebook? I'm not seeing anybody's comments. This is weird. Don't do that. All right, well, here's the link on YouTube, but for some reason it's not showing everything, and I don't know what's going on here. A lot of problems with StreamYard, but let me actually try this another way. Let's read on YouTube, see what's going on. Right. Sorry, guys. So I'm posting this right now. Hope everybody sees it. That is the link to our show on YouTube. I hope I can see YouTube comments here. And it looks like it just went live. This is really strange. All right. Yeah, I see what happened. All right, so you guys have the link now. Just follow us on, or just watch this show on YouTube. I'm looking into resolving this. It's beyond me. It's not me, it's them. All right. Well, let's get to it anyway, because we got a lot of stuff to showcase today. As always, the deal is the same. You spend $25 with me, you get to spin the wheel. Spend $50 with me, and you get free shipping. No matter what happens when you spin that wheel, you're going to win something. I'm always going to hook you up, whether it's 5% off, a $2 comic, whether it be a Marvel or DC. You get some free swag here. There's all kinds of cool stuff here. So spin that wheel. All right, Chris, I see you. Man, it looks like YouTube StreamYard must have created a second link here. Roger, how you doing, man? I see you on Facebook, but I don't see you on YouTube. So if you're watching right now, please, please, please read that ticker here and then scroll up and you'll see I've dropped a link to this show on YouTube. Trying to direct everybody over to YouTube, which is extremely frustrating, but this is just how things are going to have to go until I figure out how to resolve this StreamYard issue. Basically, what's happening right now is I'm streaming, but I can't see comments show up in real time through StreamYard. I actually have to go back to Facebook. So if you're watching right now, switch over to YouTube. That way, we can make sure that your claims are seen and that everything is good to go. So be sure to watch this on YouTube. If you are watching on Facebook, I will try and look back and try and redirect as many of you as I can. But if you guys can help each other out here, that would also help me out a lot. So appreciate it. And sorry for everything that's going on. I'm working on resolving it right now. All right, let's start with the first book that we have for sale tonight. I have Barbed Wire and Adam Hughes variant cover here, which is going to go for just $5 today because it's got to move. Barbed Wire, Adam Hughes cover, going for just $5. Which issue is this specifically? Let's take a look. This is issue 5 from volume 2. Chris Warner on the script, Pat Olive on the pencils. For Barbed Wire, volume 2, number 5, the Adam Hughes cover. It's a really beautiful Adam Hughes cover, by the way. I like how he's got Barbed Wire kind of blurred, but you see her and she's clear, and then you got this cool word balloon at the bottom here. Really awesome. So that's $5 on that. Next up, I have Wayward Sons. This is the White Widow variant from Absolute Comics Group. These are normally $10 books. We're going to price them down to $5 on Wayward Sons number 1. It's got kind of like a foilish title at the top, so it's $5. $5 on that. Refresh the YouTube link. All right, thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. All right, so we got the Wayward Sons number 1 going for $5. And then next up I have What If the Fantastic Four all had the same power? This is issue number 11. So what if they all had the same power? That's an interesting thought. What if they were all big, hard, rocky thing-like creatures? One of them would be Man-Thing, and the other ones would be a bunch of weird stuff. What if they could all turn invisible? They'd be working for S.H.I.E.L.D. And, what if they could all burst into flames, and what if they were all made of elastic? Interesting concept for What If comic. This is going to go for $5 today for What If the Fantastic Four all had the same powers. What If number 11. That's a pretty cool idea there. Next up, we got Transformers Generations 2 number 1. This is a really cool book. Not only is it a foil cover, so they made Optimus Prime's face all foil, but you can open this up, and when you open it up, you see all the Transformers fighting and doing all kinds of cool stuff. Pretty neat cover. This is going to go for $5.
Why are you doing a free-for-all battle?
What's up?
Are you doing a free-for-all battle?
Am I doing a free-for-all battle?
No.
Are the Transformers doing a free-for-all battle?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are. What do you think of the art?
Is it are you humans and Transformers?
No, humans are not Transformers. Transformers come from a robot planet.
Did they not build it?
Yes. Here, put this away. Say hi to everybody. Put that over there. And then bring me the book that's next to it without dropping it. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Okay. Go sit down. This guy. All right. Next up we have Ghost Rider number 28. This is a Mark Silvestri 2-part cover. So issue 29, I believe, is the second part to it. And because it's a Mark Silvestri cover, it's a cover variant match. This is going to go for $15 for the Mark Silvestri Ghost Rider. It's a really cool cover. It's like 2 different Ghost Riders fighting each other. So 29 has the other one. I'm going to see if I can find that book. Ghost Rider 28, Mark Silvestri cover. Trying to see where I can find his signature here. There it is. Silvestri, right there. Kind of hard to see probably through my screen, but next book we have here is House of Slaughter number 1. This is a blank sketch variant, and it's going to go for just $5. We're going to keep it nice and simple. $5 on this. All right. Hey, what's up, Tori? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Chuck? So if you're watching the show right now on Facebook, please click on the YouTube link that's in the comments. This way we can make sure that I'm seeing your comments. Otherwise, I have to go between the two windows, and I could miss claims and things like that could happen. So just make sure you're watching on YouTube if you're ready to claim stuff. Next book we have here is Clive Barker's Hokum and Hex #1. This is another really cool foil cover here. And that is going to go for just $5 today. $5 on this. Keeping it nice and easy. The next book we have here is Deceased. Yeah, Stanley can yell at you guys. All right, I have the Deceased War of the Undead Gods #1. This is the Francesco Mattina Body Bag Edition cover. So really neat cover. It shows a zombified Supergirl. This is going to go for just $5. DC's been putting out some really cool covers, and this new collection I acquired has a lot of cool DC variants. I don't know if we'll see any of them today, but you'll definitely see them as we continue to work our way through that collection. $5 on that. And boy, did I get some duplicates in this collection, man. I'm like, if there was a way to get duplicates, to find someone who would be willing to buy a bunch of duplicates, that would be great. Which means incentivization for you guys. I'm not going to sell these books at $2 a pop. I got like 30 copies of a Batman book. I'm going to do them all for 50 cents or $1. We'll see. All right. Next up, we got Justice League Midsummer's Nightmare #1. That's going to go for $5. Got Kyle Rayner and Batman on the cover. I bet you this is a fold-out cover too. And I am correct. Mark Waid and I believe Dave Johnson worked on this, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, actually, I think these are connecting covers. So this is #1, and it's going to go for just $5. Art in here is pretty good. Very 90s feel to this. Got a very 90s feel to it. Justice League Midsummer's Nightmare. Checking Facebook real quick. Cool. All right. Next up, I got Tony Stark Iron Man #1. This is Legacy number 601. This is the start of Dan Slott's run. And we got a really cool cover here. I dig this cover a lot. And this is going to go for just $5 today. $5 on this bad boy. For Iron Man 601 #1. This is Dan Slott and Valerio Sheedy's run here. Didn't read this, but the artwork's pretty good. And it's Dan Slott. Dan Slott has a really celebrated run on Amazing Spider-Man. He's done a lot of really cool stuff. She-Hulk. He also had a great run on She-Hulk. So we got Tony Stark Iron Man #1 going for $5. Call it as you see it. Next book we got here is Blade #12. Nobody loves me. Don't they realize? I'll be back, baby. Canceled. Blade gets canceled in this issue. Issue 12. This is gonna go for $5. I feel like Blade right now. Every time I get on the experience and I get canceled by JD, this is what you guys would be seeing right now. In fact, until someone claims this book, I'm just going to be using it every time I need to cancel myself on the show. So I'll just leave this book here. Blade 12 canceled. I'm like John Cena. I can't see the Facebook comments. All right, Roger, what's up, man? I'm sorry you had a hard time, and I'm sorry that we're dealing with these problems on StreamYard. Great to have you here, my friend. We got Blade 12, the issue where Blade gets canceled, going for $5. If you have any questions about the lower rack of books that I just went over, let me know. No, I mean, we didn't do any of the FOMO books yet. So we have 4 sets of FOMO books today. We're going to be doing FOMO books every half hour of the 2-hour broadcast. So you guys will get a chance to see everything. If you miss something, you'll get a chance. And the order on these books is all jumbled up too. So we're going to do about 8 every half hour. Okay. All right. Next book we got here is Avengers Mech Strike #1. That's going to go for $5. Avengers Mech Strike #1, $5 on this. It's like a mechified version of the Avengers. And then next up we got Adventure Time, the 2016 Spooktacular. That's going to go for $5 as well. And finally, we have Web of Spider-Man #20. This is the Marvel frame cover. This is going to go for just $5 today. $5 on this.
That's my favorite cover.
That's your favorite cover?
That's cool.
That is cool. I do like those Marvel frame covers. They're really awesome. All right, up top, we got some really cool stuff here. All new acquisitions. The first of which being Heroes Reborn, The Return, Part 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, and 4 of 4. We got a full run here, which is really awesome. And this is going to go for just $15 today for Heroes Reborn, The Return, 1 through 4. You did a good job sneaking through, bud. Well done. All right, the next run of books we have here is The Return of Bruce Wayne. So for those of you guys who haven't read Grant Morrison's stellar run on Batman, which is somewhere in the mid 600s, I think it starts around 654 or 655. This sees the introduction of Damian Wayne and sets Batman on a course that eventually gets him not necessarily killed, but shot back to the beginning of time. And now, in order to come back to life or come back to Gotham, to his present time, Batman has to fight through different eras of history. And the first issue has him as like a caveman. So this is Cave Batman. The second one has him as like a during the the Dark Ages. This is like a Dark Ages Batman. Then he becomes a pirate. Ha ha! I'm sorry, Ishmael. I have to go to the future to become a cowboy, baby. Yeah, he becomes a cowboy here. And then he becomes a noir detective. I couldn't see that coming a mile away. And then he finally comes back to Gotham, and he's like, wow, not much has changed since the caveman era. People just wear ties and nice shoes now. Everybody else is an idiot. All right. Okay, so we got the entire run of The Return of Bruce Wayne. Highly recommend this run. This is fantastic stuff here. We're going to do the entire run for just $20 today. That's it. $20 gets you the full run of Batman, The Return of Bruce Wayne, 1 through 6, the entire run. This is a great run of books, seeing Batman go through different eras of history. And you just see how much of a survivor Bruce Wayne is, how resourceful he is, and how he just understands everything. He really is kind of like, it's interesting because when you think about it, Batman is kind of like the Iron Man of the DC universe, but he's so much more than the Iron Man of the DC universe because he is tactically prepared to take on pretty much anything. And there is nothing that he disregards as being untrue, like magic, science, all of that stuff. And what I really liked about Grant Morrison's run was we got to see a different form of of the Dark Knight, which was not necessarily relying on science, but was relying on his knowledge of magic and the experiences he's had running into like goons and stuff like that. So magic goons. All right, the next books we got here are awesome. I used to study these in order to like come up with really cool layouts, and these are just kitchen sink reprints of The Spirit #14. Dude, you're just waiting for an accident to occur when you keep running through here like that. Go around there, but be careful not to run over those cords, okay? Just avoid going back here. Go over on the other side, okay? Cool? Or are you trying to make sure no one sees you on the camera? Okay. All right. Well, then just you gotta go slower, okay? So you don't knock over these books here. Got it? You can do it. Just go at a slower pace. All right? Be careful. All right, we have the Spirit number 14. And here's what's great about the Spirit. I studied layouts for this, mainly because Dak made me do it, but also because it was just such compelling artwork. I love Will Eisner's work so much. A large part of my collection is, a lot of the slice of life Will Eisner stories, The Building, The Dreamer, Contract with God. A Contract with God is, I think, anybody who is pursuing a career in comics at any level needs to read A Contract with God. It is a masterpiece, a life force. There's so much great Eisner stuff, but I never really got into the Spirit. I hated the Spirit, especially because when I first started reading the Spirit, it was a trade that I got, and I really didn't like their portrayal of Will Eisner's racist portrayal of black people. I mean, it was just so, for a world that was so dark and gritty, it was, not only was it like blatantly racist, which I'm not like saying like, hey, I hold that against Will Eisner. He was a Jew, and we all know how racist Jews are. Yeah. We're on my channel, so I can say Jews are racist. We kind of are. But anyway, their portrayal of not towards black people though. Nope. Not towards black people. Nope. We love you all. Canceled. Nope. Sorry. Canceled myself. You can't do it for me. And I pulled up a Blade cover which features a black character already, so that's double Xing it out. I win on all fronts. Canceled. Totally got canceled. All right. So the Spirit kind of like portrayed his sidekick in a really comical, racist fashion. And I thought it just pulled me out of the story so much. It felt like I was watching Ace and Gary. Like, it wasn't the ambiguous thing I do. Oh, I'm now bringing gay people into this too. This is terrible. Just cancel me. Well, not gay people. They're ambiguously gay. So does that make them gay? I don't know. I'm not going to answer that question. My kids aren't at that age yet. And, I can see our ratings are going down right away. But going back to the Spirit, I wasn't into it at first. What got me into the Spirit, though, forget all that nonsense, which actually I came around to seeing in a different light completely, was republished by Warren Magazine. And they did these really beautiful covers. Every single one of them were fantastic. I went back and I reread some of these short stories, and I understood what the Spirit was. The Spirit was just a strip, and it was short stories contained. And the way he's able to tell stories and give them a beginning, middle, and end, and not only that, just the way he draws these characters and really brings them to life. He was a master. He was the grandmaster. I don't think I would have been able to get through Marx or some parts of Beast and Shin without it. Here's his sidekick, by the way. And I forget his name right now, but he's a black guy with, chalky lips. And like, I don't even know where it's just so blatantly racist. But when you're reading it, what's kind of cool about it is, again, it's the way the stories are structured. And this character still is a sidekick, so he's a good guy. He's helping the Spirit out. You could have taken. Eventually, I kind of came to see that you could have made him anything. You could have made him black. You could have made him Chinese, which would have technically been even more racist. But anyway, it was really good stuff. And just reading these issues, you don't have to like read it from beginning to end. You could read one story, put it down. You can kind of gloss through it. It's some really great stuff. So we got the Warren Magazine Spirit books. We have issues 12 and 14. Each one of these is going to go for $15. But if you buy them together, I'll do it at $25. $25 on the 2 Spirit books. I had a huge collection. Joe McPhee, you bought them out for me. I remember. Joe McPhee, you bought them out for me. Yeah. Yes, we're talking about the Spirit. I'm just telling everybody how initially I was not really into it, but then I kind of got more into it because of the structure of the storytelling. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do a lump sum total on all these bottom row books. I really do got to move them. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 plus 15, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 12 times 5 plus 15 plus. So I got $80 worth of books on the bottom rack here, okay? If I can convince you guys to grab them all right now, clear the board off, I'm going to knock $30 off. We're talking $50 for the entire bottom row books. This is all stuff that you guys have probably seen a bazillion times, but just I need to get rid of this so I can make room for more stuff. Now keep in mind, you're getting a pretty good deal on some stuff here. The Mark Silvestri Ghost Rider, that's a $15 book by itself. Everything else is priced at $5 a pop. I'm giving you plenty of room to make some money on these books, especially on the House of Slaughter #1. That's easily a $10 book all day. Grab this bottom row books here. It's just $50 for the entire set. If I can get you guys to pick up the Spirits, that's 25. Bruce Wayne is 20, and then the Heroes Reborn was 15. That's 60. Tell you what, $75, you clear off the entire bottom row and all of this stuff too. $75. Something to consider. Do I got any Naked Lady comics? I believe I do have some Naked Lady comics. I think I have some what's it called? Artist Elite comics. But if you want something like that, I have 2 books right here for you right now. We have Wayward Sons. This is totally a kind of nudie-ish book. This is going to go for just $5, and then we have Barbed Wire. That's also going to go for $5. But be on the lookout because now I'm going to be busting out those $2 books, and in about 5 minutes we're going to do our first round of FOMO books. All right. Ebony White, that's right. He was a well-written character. Like, he was not, I didn't feel like he was glossed over or treated, and it took me a while because when I first saw what they did with Ebony, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, the artwork is like almost kind of ultra real, golden age type style, and then all of a sudden there's this like blatant, like comical racial character, and I'm like, what the hell is he doing here? It's almost like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and then all of a sudden the rabbit comes in, and I just couldn't take it seriously at first. I just thought it was like, this is comical. What do people see in this? And then I found out, and then I look it up, and I'm like, hey, he's Jewish? Are you kidding me? And I was like, oh, it's the time. It's the time. If you got a problem, go upstairs. All right. What's the story with the Spidey book? Desmond, the Spidey book right here is just $5. This is Web of Spider-Man #20. It's the Marvel frame cover for their 35th anniversary or their 25th anniversary? I'm not sure. I think it was the 25th year anniversary. Marvel frame. I already got canceled twice in this show in the first 30 minutes. All right, we're about to do some FOMO books, but before that, I'm going to start showing off some of our $2 books here. I have Strangers in Paradise #19, #20, #21, #22, #23, and #24. These are all going to go for just $2 today. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 books for $12. We'll just knock it down to 10 if you want to grab it for the Strangers in Paradise. $10. Call it 10. We got a deal. I've seen Nomad's been popular lately, so I came across a really big Nomad run here. We have Nomad #4, #6, Number 7, Gambit shows up. Number 8, number 9, number 11, number 12, number 14, and number 15. We are going to do the entire run right now. That is 2, 4, 6. Is that 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? All 9 books. I would be 18. I'll do it for 15. $15. These are all yours for the Nomads. 15. You get all these cool Nomad comics. It's a nice run filler there for you. I got you. Actually, Joe, that's 12 and 14. 12 and 14. Check if you have 12. If you're just looking for it by itself, it's just 15. But if you buy them together, it's 25. We have the Superior Octopus, number 1. This is from Spider-Geddon. This is going to go for $2. You're Batman. And now I got a run of Walking Dead Deluxe. We have Walking Dead Deluxe number 3, number 7, number 8, and number 9. All 4 books for just $8. $8 on these books right here. The Walking Dead Deluxe. Grab them all. Look, it's Two-Face. Actually, it's not Two-Face. Every one of them. These are all David Finch covers, and they all feature different characters. You see half their faces, and the other half is zombified, which is actually kind of cool. So 3 issues, 3, 7, 8, and 9 of Walking Dead Deluxe, going for just $8. 4 comics for $8. That is a steal. Then I have Lensman Collector's Edition, 56 pages based on the Japanese animation. That's going to go for $2. World's Finest number 232. Check this gem out. $2 on this. I got Dakota North Investigations number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. $4 on this. I have Superman number 52. This is a play on George Perez's cover, and it is a variant. I'm trying to see who did it. Trying to see who did the cover. Oh, Janin did the cover. Janin is the artist, or Janin, I don't know. Either way, this is a pretty cool cover, going for just $2. Fantastic Four Unplugged, number 1, featuring the Thing on the cover. It's $2. We'll do 2 more rows of books, and we're going to do our FOMO. I have X-Force number 46 going for $2. Not going to plug CLZ. Gotcha. No worries, man. It's good to see you. How have you been? And by the way, guys, I'm doing $15 racks. So as soon as we build out a rack, like a full rack here, I'm going to sell the whole thing off for $15. New Avengers, the Reunion, number 1 of 4. This is a pretty cool cover. It's a Dark Reign tie-in. It's going to go for $2. What's up, bud? What do you need? What do you need? Oh, you want to help? Okay. He's been running. All right, I'm going to show these books. You'll put them up on this lower part of the rack, okay? All right. I have Green Goblin number 2 and number 3 featuring the Scarlet Spider. This is a 12-issue series, or is it 14? I don't know. It's 12 to 14 issues, and focuses on, I think, a different Green Goblin, who's actually a clone of Spider-Man. But this is going to go for $4. Can you put this up there?
You think that's a Green Goblin?
Yeah, he's a clone of Spider-Man. Actually, I think we have the issue where they show, they reveal that. This just goes up together as a pair. Nice work. Good job.
Is going up and like flying?
Yes, he is totally throwing Rhino. He's flipping Rhino over his glider. That is exactly what's happening on this cover here. Alan is pretty infatuated with Rhino. He loves Rhino. So see, Green Goblin is literally throwing Rhino over his head. By the horns.
By the horn.
Darkhawk 33. I think this is a Barry Windsor Smith cover. What a cool cover. Tentacles, like tying them up and everything. That's actually really badass. What a cool cover. This has to be a Barry Windsor Smith cover. No, it's Todd Smith.
Can you see?
Sorry, it's Todd Smith and Ian Aiken. Okay, so they're the penciler and inking team that worked on this. Still, you could have fooled me. This is a really, really nice cover.
If that was webs instead, that would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be. But it's tentacles, which is kind of like even weirder, don't you think?
If they just put Dr. Octopus tentacles, then he was just holding.
I don't think it's Dr. Octopus's tentacles. I think there's an alien or something.
That's an alien. Wait, that's an alien, Dr. Octopus.
Yeah. Oh no, it's this weird alien creature over here. Darkhawk fights him underground. Or underwater, sorry.
He floats into the water and then he shrinks out.
That's interesting.
It looks like he's going to about to shrink.
Darkhawk 33 is $2. $2 on Darkhawk 33. Oh, put this up, wait. And let me check Facebook comments here. Can you put this up, bud?
I never find out. You can't throw it by Green Goblin. I don't know why.
All right. Avoiding people on the block. They holding a block party outside today. Oh, I gotcha. So it looks like I'm on the air at the right time. I have Kazar number 2. That's going to go for $2. Put that up there.
It looks like Venom's in the background.
Mm-hmm. Venom is in the background? Is that what you noticed? That kind of does look like Venom, but it's actually just a dinosaur.
A T-Rex.
A T-Rex, that's right.
It's a Red Ranger T-Rex.
Mhm.
Red Ranger has a T-Rex.
Red Ranger is a T-Rex. I have Guardians of the Galaxy number 7. This is going to go for $2. So.
But does he even look like the original Guardians of the Galaxy?
Mm-hmm. All right, now hang on. I'm going to do the rest of this because we need to get our FOMO books, okay? So let me go through these books real quick, and then you'll put the books up there, okay? Got it?
That looks weird.
What looks weird?
Dude, it looks like a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right, I got The Flash number 5,
I like that.
number 6, number 7, number 10, number 11, and number 12.
I like all those covers.
You like all these covers?
Yeah.
I think they are pretty cool. It's Francis Menopal, who is a really great Flash artist. These covers really are cool. I agree with you, Alan. And they're all, why do you like them?
Because the little flashlights in it.
Because Flash likes them? Well, you also like the Flash. Alan's very impartial to the Flash. So we have all these Flash books here. 6, we'll do usually 6 for 12. We'll do 6 for 10 today. So 6 for 10.
It looks like Flash is running over to Dr. Octopus.
It does, doesn't it? I have Captain America Legacy number 705. This is number 1 here. This is a really cool, looks like a Ron Garney cover, if I'm not mistaken. Has a $5 price tag on it. We're going to do it for just $2 right now. $2 on this.
If they change that to Star-Lord, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. I have Freak Show Night. This is a one-shot from Second Sight Publishing, going for just $2. Secret Invasion number 6 of 8. I have a bazillion of these.
That's
It's going to go for just $1.
That looks
I
like
got a ton of them.
Are those the Avengers?
Hmm?
Are those the
That's the Avengers, but that's Bucky as Captain America.
Bucky Waits Captain America.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got Superman number 11. This is part of Brian Michael Bendis' run. This is going to go for $2.
It looks like Supergirl just
Freak
did.
Show Night goes off to Curtis. Curtis, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you.
Looks like
Curtis made the first claim today.
Looks like Superman and Superboy and Superpower here or something.
What does it look like?
It looks like Superboy and Superman and Superpower all together. It looks like.
Yeah, they got defeated. Who are they fighting, you think, on the cover? Who's that look like to you?
I think the guy. I think the grumpy guy.
The grumpy guy.
No, I mean like the
Great.
guy that's gray, and do you know like Doomsday? I think Doomsday is fighting those.
Thanks for being here, Curtis. Appreciate it. All right, we got comics to get through, okay? We'll talk about that stuff later. We have Spider-Man Fairy Tales number 1 of 4. That's going to go for $2. I have X Factor 100. Now, I can tell you guys right now, without a doubt, that this is a $5 book. I have sold it for $5. Really cool foil cover. Really clean copy of X Factor number 100. I'm doing this for $2 right now to move it. I want to move it.
I want to move.
Okay. All right. Squadron Supreme number 4. This is going for $2. He's going to be your next host. Come here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
They can't see you.
Hi.
Now they can see you.
Hi.
This is your next show host is right here. Oh my gosh. I can see Kevin Hines from Facebook. That's weird. I wonder if something has changed. Kevin, are you calling X Factor or are you just saying X Factor? I have new Titans number 0 going for $2. Superman 103 is $2. Shadow of the Bat 39 is $2. $2 books. Oh wait, that's we're filling out that rack. All right, cool. Back, Kevin. I'll bag and board this for you, bro. And I gotta send you a copy of Warline. I'll include that. I'll include this in there. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You're pooping in your pants?
That's great, guy.
Dad just bought some comics from Kevin. We're gonna read together. It's the Night and Fog run on Spectacular Spider-Man. All right, guys, we got a full rack here. Some really cool stuff. We have this really old World's Finest, and by really old, I'm talking issue 232. This is going to go for just $2 right now. Or if you buy the entire rack of books, and I know this is crazy, but I got to get through this stuff. I'll do everything at $15. We got to move through books. That's the deal. You want to take them? And yeah, no problem. All right, Shadow of the Bat is called by Curtis. That Shadow of the Bat's pretty cool. Solomon Grundy.
Can I see?
Yeah. That's Solomon Grundy. I'm surprised they didn't put him in Injustice. We just finished playing Injustice 2. We played Injustice 1 and Injustice 2. No problem, Kevin. I'll make a box for you.
And you can pick what the ending
Because I love you. All right. And if you guys aren't watching Flippin' Pages, you're totally missing out. Kevin broadcasts his brand new show every Thursday from 9 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. And he had a really rock solid show this week. He had some killer deals. He was selling like racks off the top and stuff. So if you guys have a chance, be sure to check out Flippin' Pages. Kevin, if you want to, please drop a link to your Flippin' Pages Facebook page so that we can, follow you and everything. And Kevin's got great deals. He's got an even greater collection. He's one of my best friends, and he's in the game, and he's totally doing great. So watch his show, check him out too. All right. Okay. Boys are doing good. No, we finished the first Injustice, and then we played the second one. The second one was pretty good, actually. I like how it stayed in that one different world, and I like what they did with Superman. and the endings were both great. Ellen, which ending did you like more in Injustice?
The bad
2?
ending.
The bad ending, yeah.
Yeah,
That one was better. That's the one where Superman wins over Batman, and Superman's like evil in the world of injustice. So.
Yeah. And Batman turns into like a zombie.
Yes. Now you're spoiling it for people who didn't play the game. Sorry, Curtis. We're having problems right now with StreamYard. I'm working on resolving it. I actually got StreamYard involved, and they have their engineers looking into this problem. But Kevin, the fact that I'm seeing your posts through here is telling me something, which is really strange. So I'm looking. I maybe they fixed it, and I just have to end this broadcast and start another. But this week was kind of off for me. So if you want to know when I'm on the air, the best place to go would be my link tree. And I don't have the exact link for it right now, but I'll put it up online so that you guys can see when I'm actually broadcasting. I have Flashpoint Beyond #0 going for just $2. And there you go. We are way past our time to do FOMO books, so I am doing the FOMO video. Okay, Curtis, you were talking about Kevin's show. All right, I'm doing FOMO right now. It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great deals! All right, Alan's going to help me load up the first set of FOMO books we got here. We're going to start off with Ren and Stimpy #1 going for just $5. This is your first FOMO book. Right, Alan, put it over here, please. Nope, put it up there. You have to put it up there. Dad's asking you to do it. And you're going to do what I tell you to do.
Okay, boom!
Ah!
I'm going to shoot you.
I have Dark Claw Adventures #1. That's going to go for $5. Hey, where are you going?
I don't want to.
Oh, you don't want to help anymore. That's because he doesn't have control over everything. All right. Next book we got here, Star Wars Boba Fett Twin Engines of Destruction. It's a 32-page book with no ads in it. This is going to go for just $10. Dark Horse. Dark Horse! Curtis knows when I'm on. He's like, I already know what's going on with you. I want to know what's going on with Kevin. Kevin, drop him all the information. All right, I got Obnoxio the Clown versus the X-Men #1. This is going to go for $5. $5 on this. I have, hey, Kevin, I think this is going to be Kurt's favorite book of all time. I have Barbie 26. I don't like Barbie, but if no one claims it, I'll take it on me. Anybody wants this book, it's $5, but if Kurt wants to buy it, the price is $10. He has to show just how big of a Barbie fan he really is. He needs to really cut into it. And if he tells me that he's just trying to play the spec market right now because of the Barbie movie, you missed the train, buddy. Got Barbie 26 going for $5. All right, next up I got Kiss #1. This is a black and white cover. Not sure who did it, but here it is, and it's going to go for just $5.
That looks like Kissy Wiener was.
Kissy Sissy Wiener was?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. All right, I got Spawn #12. This is a pretty badass issue. This is when Spawn confronts Chapel, the guy who killed him when he was Al Simmons. And they get into like a real, like, brutal fight. And Spawn, like, really beats the crap out of him. It's a good issue. I love Spawn 12. This is going to go for $10. Great issue. And then I got Iron Man #300. That's going to go for just $5 today. $5 on this. So I got no takers on that left rack, huh? $15. And I got a whole bunch of FOMO books here. Really good stuff. Grab it all. All right. If you have any questions about those FOMO books, let me know. Just stay up on the rack. In the meantime, we're going to get through some more parts of the collection. All right. I have Gotham Knights #1. That's going to go for $2. Web of Spider-Man 123. This is a great issue. I really love this. So what happens here is this is actually illustrated by Stephen Butler. And the Scarlet Spider gets news, and the news is that he is the real Peter Parker. He gets this information, and the person who gives it to him is the Jackal. And this is, well, it's not Peter Parker, it's Ben Reilly, but he finds out that he's the real Peter Parker. He receives information from the Jackal confirming that, and how he decides to deal with it. It's really an interesting issue. And what's really great about the entire Clone Saga is the darkness behind it. It really is a messed up story. So what happens is the Jackal creates the Spider-Man clone, and he sets them against each other in this arena. And Spider-Man wins because either way, if you got two clones of Spider-Man, one of them wins, so Spider-Man wins. They both believe that they're Peter Parker. They both have the same memories and everything leading up to that exact moment. They don't remember being born in a petri dish. They just woke up, and that's what the Jackal did. He got some blood from Spider-Man, and he created a clone that had all of the same memories that Peter Parker did leading up to that exact moment. And they fight. One of them wins, right? So what if the one that won was the clone? And he's the one we've been following for the last, in their time, they're saying, I think it was like 5 years or 2 years or something like that. But we're talking like 15 to 20 years of Spider-Man. What if the Peter Parker that I knew growing up, wasn't Peter Parker? He was a clone. And that was what was being explored with it. That's what made the Clone Saga so controversial, is what if we didn't have the real Spider-Man this whole time? A lot of people did not like this. A lot of people hated it. I was at the edge of my seat, and I was believing every bit of it until they reverted everything back to how it was. And I'm just like, oh, darn it! We got Web of Spider-Man #123. Great issue, going for just $2. And Gotham Knights has been claimed by Curtis. Because the ante kept getting upped. That's what I liked about it. Yeah, I know you hated it. Is that early Amanda Connor? No way. I actually had dinner with her and Jimmy Palmiotti when they were a couple of years ago at C2E2. Great people. It says Barb Rosh was the penciler, but they don't say cover artist. But that is Amanda Connor. I see Amanda on the side.
Amanda?
There's her signature on the spine. Nice catch.
Can I see?
Yes. It's just a signature. It's kind of like playing Where's Waldo. So you look on the book, every single cover artist likes to put their signature on it so that everybody knows it was them. So this is where the signature was, is on the side. You like Barbie? You want to blow her a kiss?
No.
You have a crush on Barbie? It's okay.
No.
I have a crush on Barbie too. I don't got a chance with Barbie, but it's okay. Maybe you do. You're a lot more handsome than I am.
Gwen kissing Barbie.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. I got Bill and Ted Present Death. This is pretty cool. Going for $2. Bill and Ted Death. We have Behold the Behemoth #1. That's going to go for $2. King Spawn #16. Got a nice clean copy of that, going for $2. Plunge #2 is going for $2. Avengers Defenders Terret #4. That's $2. Prince Namor the Submariner in a 4-issue miniseries. I actually have this. I need to read it, but this is pretty cool. going for $2. Some really nice covers. It's a 4-issue miniseries. You got the 4th one going for just $2. Crescent 10 #1 is $2. Skybound Clementine #1. Sorry, Clementine #1 is $2. Justice League #24. This is the Earth 2, Earth 1, or Earth 3 Justice League. I don't know. This is gonna go for $2. We got Justice League #27, The Exorcist homage cover, $2. Batman 637, $2. I have Red Hood and the Outlaws #1. That's going to go for $2. Batman 637. Off to Curtis.
Kissing her. Ew.
Who's kissing who?
That girl who shoots both arrows.
Girl who's shooting bow and arrows.
Right there.
Oh, Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Yeah, why everybody likes her?
Starfire? Is that who you're talking about?
Right there.
Which one? Yeah. It's the Green Arrow's son and Starfire fighting the Red Hood. It's actually a pretty cool cover.
Actually,
$2.
Robin Hood is getting kissed by people.
What's that?
Robin Hood's getting kissed.
He hates getting kissed by girls?
Yes.
Yeah. Getting kissed by girls is gross, right?
I want to punch them instead.
Oh, no, you don't want to punch them. Definitely don't want to punch women because they punch back. Well, they don't necessarily punch back. They have these things called nails, like cats, and they're like, you don't want to mess with that. You don't want to see that. Dig into your shoulder muscles and just like pull off all the skin and the muscle with it and all the blood and everything.
You're freaky.
What? So I'm just trying to explain to him why I just shouldn't punch girls. That's what will happen as a result.
What the? Wait,
what? I'm trying. I'm not a bad influence. I'm trying to get him not to be violent. Not to be violent. I'm doing the opposite. Exact opposite. All right? I'm doing the opposite, right?
Wait, what?
Oh, boy.
What Spider-Man came in? What Spider-Man came to DC and just wet her?
By the way, this is going for $5. All right. What was that?
What Spider-Man comes to DC and wet her?
And webbed her up? Okay. Webbing is fine because he's not punching her. As long as he's not punching her. Unless she gives him a reason to punch. Like, she punches him first. Then it's like, all right, it's open seat. Well, just sit down. Stop asking me questions. Face screen, smiling face screen, smile. This is all scripted, guys. This isn't just improvisation at all. I'm a salesman, Terry! Death of a salesman right here. I got Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Junior Woodchucks from Whitman Comics, going for $2. Classics Illustrated #45. Hey, let's go tackle the nerdy kid. Beat him up. Oh, come on, guys. My mommy gave me only $2.49 to buy lunch. His mother only gave him $2. Let's beat him up. Let's kick his butt. Oh, man. Look at this. Oh, just have a spanking. Classics Illustrated #45. It's pretty torn up. I'm going to do it for just $1 right now. Let's move it. If your kid's behaving bad, this is a great book to read with them. How not to be a sissy wiener wuss wuss.
How to not be
Narrated by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
by just throwing a gun on your face.
By throwing a gun on your face.
By stabbing them and killing them.
Oh boy. Having too much fun on this show. I have Batman #1 from the DCU Rebirth. I believe this is the 5th printing, if I'm not mistaken. And the way we can tell this is through the, well, there's an edition back. What's else? No, it does not say which print number it is. But I think we go by the barcode on the bottom. And if it's a 1, then it's a first printing. This one's a 5. So we're going to do this at $2. This kicks off Tom King's run. And we see the introduction of 2 superheroes who are kind of like Superman, who show up at Gotham and start doing Superman-type feats, which really ticks off Batman because they're in his territory. And it's like Gotham Girl and Gotham Guy. I forgot his name. Gotham.
Man.
No, not Gotham Man. What's his name?
Gotham Coop.
So Batman's like trying to save this plane from crashing, and then Gotham Girl and Gotham Guy. Hold on. Oh, Gotham. His name is just Gotham. It's Gotham and Gotham Girl. It's basically like 2 Superman characters stepping on Batman's territory and saying, "We embody this city," and it's even more of a farce because these characters have Superman symbols on their chests. And this kicks off Tom King's run on Batman. It's a really interesting run. Starts here for just $2. I like Tom King a lot. I have Superman Confidential #13. This is going to go for $2. Positive reading, messaging, or any. Okay. That's weird. You guys think this is spam? A positive reading? What's an accurate reading of what? How many books I haven't sold yet? And if you're real, I'll give you a discount. All right. We got some more FOMO books coming. Yeah, I'm not on anyone else. I absolutely am, so I can't get canceled. All right. We got more FOMO books coming your way right now. What the heck is FOMO? Watch this video.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a wiener for missing out on these great deals!
All right, so I'm going to cover up our other FOMO books here. We have Midnight Suns Unlimited #1 going for just $5. This next book here is awesome. I absolutely love it. I have Batman Returns, the Batman Returns official adaptation. This is very well done. I loved this adaptation. This is going to go for just $10. Forgot who did. Oh, Steve Irwin is on the art, Dennis O'Neil on the writing. And I'm a big Dennis O'Neil fan. He's done some really great Batman, Daredevil stuff. Legendary creator. He actually wrote a book on writing comics. Love Dennis O'Neil. This is going to go for $10. Totally recommend grabbing this bad boy. I have Spawn #312. This is really cool because they put every single comic shop that has supported Spawn over the years. They did a big thank you, which is really amazing. It's a lot of comic shops. This is going to go for $5. Todd McFarlane is a legend to me. I love Todd McFarlane. Midnight Suns goes to Roger. Gotcha, sir. I have Spider-Man #1, collector's item issue. This is the silver foil cover. This is going to go for $20. What I was admiring was the condition of this. This is really nice. I love this book. This cover's so badass. I love Todd McFarlane. $20 on this. These have moved on this show so many times. Every time I grab it, or every time I see one, I just gotta grab it. It's such a cool cover. Every variation of this, from the cover A to the cover F. I love what they did with it. Such amazing work. And that was all Jim Salicrup and Todd McFarlane. Well, Todd McFarlane under the editorialship of Jim Salicrup, which is really cool. Jim's a really good friend of mine. I have Batman 497. This is the issue where Bane breaks Batman's back. This is a key issue here. It is so well done. I just recently reread this book twice, as a matter of fact. I read it once, and I'm like, oh, this is a really good issue. And then I'm like, before I read Batman 500, I should go back and get the entire Nightfall run and read that. And so that's what I did. I got all 19 parts of Nightfall. I read it and I loved it, and so I read this one again. This is a great issue. It's a great lead up to how Bane breaks Batman. It's like this is the payoff issue here, because the start of Nightfall sees a bunch of Arkham inmates escaping, and they start off with the Mad Hatter, and it's such a subtle story. He starts off by stealing a bunch of hats, and you're like, okay, he stole a bunch of hats, so what? Who cares? What he ends up doing with those hats is really great. It's so messed up, and it's so DC, and it's so great, and it pulled me right in. Almost immediately, I felt like I was watching the Batman the Animated Series, but reading it as a comic. All of it just flows so great, from the art, everything. It's fantastic. And I heard Kevin Conroy's voice the entire time I was reading that run. Such good stuff. So we have Batman 497, Breaking of the Bat, going for $15. $15.
And the new Batman comes.
And then the new Batman comes, yeah. And 500, Jean Paul Valley. And then it just takes this really different turn. It becomes a different book completely. I loved it once Jean Paul Valley comes in. Next up, I got Amazing Spider-Man 245. This is what an issue. This is where we find out who Hobgoblin really is, or do we? This is going to go for $20.
At the end, you know who's Green Goblin.
Well, Hobgoblin. See, the best thing about the Green Goblin was originally we didn't know who he was. When you were reading those old issues of Spider-Man, when they were coming out, no one found out that Norman Osborn was the Green Goblin until, I think, issue 34.
35.
35? Is that when everybody found out? Yeah.
I think.
Well, you might be right, actually. So even if you are guessing. But yeah, that was the issue when everybody found out Norman Osborn was the Green Goblin. When they created the Hobgoblin, it was years after the Green Goblin had died, and this character was brought in to kind of replace the Green Goblin, but we didn't know who he was, and we weren't going to find out. And even when they did kind of reveal it, there was a lot left open as to, is this guy really Hobgoblin, or is there somebody else? It was really good stuff back in the day. Those early mid 200 Spider-Mans, those everything from 100 on up to 300 was just really some of the best Spider-Man stuff we'll ever see in history. It was just really good. I love it.
So the other Green. So Green Goblin died, and then they show up Hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm. A goblin showed up later. All right, next one. This is a quick grab, guys. Pay attention to this. I have Captain America 332. This is a $20 book all day. I'm doing it for just $10 right now. $10 on Captain America, number 332. Captain America, No More. This is a great, great book right here. It's $10 right now. That's it.
How did Green Goblin die?
He got his glider pressed into him because he was trying to kill Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man dodged it and he killed him. Lady Death number 2, that's going to go for $5. But he actually never died. He kind of like just got knocked out, and then he moved to Europe, and he started doing a bunch of things. I didn't mind how they brought back Norman Osborn. That actually would kind of make sense. Lady Death number 2, going to go for $5 from Chaos Comics. Some early Lady Death, $5. All right, so we have a rack here of books that's going for $2 a pop. I'm going to go through these again because no one wants to grab the lump sum at 15, and we're just going to keep working through it. Oh, yeah, sure. Joe, the Barbie book is going for just $5. It's Barbie 26. It's an Amanda Connor cover. Let me know if you want to grab that. $5 in that. Yes, here you go. Let me know if you want to take it, Joe. $5. You're hiding again? All right, hold on a second. All right, Joe, I got you. I have World's Finest 232 going for $1 now. We're going to do it at $1. Yes, David Moore, it's being a real Finn Jones. Sorry, did I say $1? It's $2 on the World's Finest. $2 on the World's Finest 232. World's Finest 232 is $2. I have this run of Nomad books, Nomad number 4, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 11, number 12, number 14, and number 15 of Nomad. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 books. It would normally be 18. I'll do it all for, I'm going to just drop it down to $10. $10. And you know what? Let's get some traction going. David Moore, welcome to the show. I'm going to drop that price down to $1 on the World's Finest 232. The hell with it. We need to move this stuff. Superior Octopus number 1 is $1. I was about to sell this all off for $15 anyway. We have The Walking Dead Deluxe number 3, number 7, number 8, and number 9. We got it all going for just $4 right now. $4 on these 4 books. Lensman, collector's edition book, normally a $5 book. We're going to do it for $1. Superior Octopus goes to David Moore. All the books I took off the rack now are going for $1.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done yet. I'm done selling $2 books for the moment. All right, I have Dakota North Investigations #1 and 2 going for $2. We got Superman 52 going for $1. Fantastic Four Unplugged #1 going for $1. New Avengers: The Reunion #1 is $1. X-Force #46 is $1. We got this flash run here, a killer flash run, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, and 12. 6 comics for $6. Get all these flash books for $6.
Are there all called Flash?
Okay, Walking Dead Deluxe. Walking Dead Deluxe is off to David Moore. By the way, no one wants this Lensman. It's a foil cover. I'm doing it for $1 right now. If no one wants it, I'm putting it up on eBay for $5. We got our new listing guy here. Max, you want to come and say hi to everybody since you're the listing guy? You want to come say hi to everybody since you're the listing guy? I guess. He's watching My Hero Academia. He's my like Wikipedia for all that stuff.
He was guess who is Max is a crying boy.
He's a crying boy.
Yeah, sir.
You say hi to everybody.
Hi.
This is the next book I'm going to have you list because no one wants it. Can you take it and put it over there? We'll put it on the chair.
Okay.
Okay.
Max,
So no one wants this this Nomad run. Then we got 4, 6, 7. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 comics for $9 for the Nomads. Lensman, Roger Dodger calls it. It's gone. I really had to throw that out there. He cost me $5, Roger. But you made me $1 real, and I appreciate that. You're the man. He is. He is very much. There's Wonder Woman on our eBay store, I think. Surprised no one's jumping on this World's Finest 232, guys. Come on, this is just like an easy shot. It's $1. I was asking for $2. It's going for $1. You want the scroll book? Which one was that? The Secret Invasion. Did I show that again? Oh, David Moore is calling me a scroll.
David Moore.
It's a scroll kid. Captain America 705 variant edition. I'll put that up on eBay for $5, but right now it's going for $1. Spider-Man Fairy Tales #104, that's $1. Secret Invasion #6 of 8. It's going for $1. Call it as you see it. And I have multiples of these, so if you want it, let me know. I'll do them all for $1. Guardians of the Galaxy #7, going for $1. Superman 103 is $1. Superman 11 is $1. Kazar 2 is $1. The new Titans #0 is $1. Secret Invasion goes off to David Moore. David Moore! God damn it, David Moore, you smell terrific. Is that what it's like being the vice president of your company now? Like every minute of your day feels like a cologne commercial? Do I? I'm singing the Mentos song in my head. I don't know what corporate life's like anymore because I've been, working in my basement for so long. So I imagine like there's music playing, like elevator music playing everywhere you go all day long. Like even when you're getting coffee, you just like hear like a setup for like a sitcom kind of a situation. It's not like that in my house. It's just silence and those two animals screaming, "I hate you! I hate you! Daddy! Daddy!" Sorry. Love you guys. You're the best. All right. Squadron Supreme #4 going for $1. Darkhawk 33 is $1. David Moore tribute video. Yes, sir. Lego My Ego. I have Green Goblin number 2 and number 3 going for $2. Flashpoint Beyond Zero going for $1. The Strangers in Paradise run number 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. All of these issues. 2, 4, 6. 6 books for $6. 6 for $6. Superman Confidential number 13 is $1. Batman 1 is $1. No one claims this. I'm putting it up on eBay. The hell was your... Hey, Crom, if I pray to you and you do not answer me, then the hell was you. All right, I have Hey, Dewey and Louie. Huey, Dewey, and Louie from Walt Disney Whitman Comics going for $1. Oh, come on, David Moore. That's not even fun. That's not even funny. I wanted to keep that book. I wanted it to collect dust in my collection. Jerk. Taking all my books from me the moment I put them at $1. Hey, who wants to see a nerd get beaten up by a bunch of bullies? Classics Illustrated, number 45. He takes it. Little Lewis is about to get his butt kicked in. This is going to go for $1. Huey, Dewey, and Louie goes off to Chris Deiskell. Chris has had your name all over it, dude. I got a bunch of these, and I'm doing them all for $1. We can move them right now. Let's clean up house here, guys. And we still got a lot of these FOMO books to go through here, and I want to show them all off to you. We have Red Hood and the Outlaws, number 1, going for $1. Justice League 27 is $1. Justice League 24 is $1. Clementine, number 1, is $1. Crescent and Io, number 1, is $1. Prince Namor, the Submariner, number 4, is $1. Avengers Defenders Terra, number 4, $1. All right, got it. Justice League 27 and the butt-kicking book. Chris Deiskell's going to read that to his kids. Not before I do it. Nice pickup, David Moore. And Clementine. Gotcha. Now that books be flying. That books be flying.
That book will be flying in the air.
Flying in the air and what?
And oofing.
And oofing.
Flying and then you got shot by an airplane.
And then getting shot by an airplane?
By Cuphead.
By Cuphead? Oh, okay. He's watching Cuphead videos now. That game is so hard. The Plunge, number 2, is $1. King Spawn 16 is $1. It's $1. $8 right now. That's right. King Spawn number 1. This is a really clean copy of the book. $1. I'm not kidding. No one wants this. It's going up on eBay. Forget that. Forget that. David Moore calls it. Behold the Behemoth, number 1 from Boom. New indie series. Normally priced at $5. No one wants that. I'll put that up on eBay. It's going for $1. Bill and Ted Present Death, cover A, going for $1. $6.66 is the price on that book. King Spawn. Oh wait, we already got King Spawn. I'm gonna put the Bill and Ted's up there too. Web of Spider-Man 123. That's gonna go for $1. All right. If anybody wants to stack, grab this stack here for $10. Flip it. Do whatever you want with it. Just help me get it out of here. $10 for all these comics.
$10.
$10.
$10.
$10.
$10. What?
Goes to David Moore.
Why did you make $10 for that?
Why did I do that? Because I can.
This guy can.
Behold the Behemoth. Goes off to Roger.
I am a roller. I can roll. I'm a roller. Blah, blah, blah. What are you? I'm just moving myself in this window.
If I mention eBay, you're grabbing. I know, right? Seriously. Well, because I have a listing guy now, and he's not going anywhere because he's very happy with how I'm training him. And so the only thing that's going to slow him down is his schooling, because that's obviously going to take precedence over his listing responsibilities for me. He's about to start middle school next week. But he's off to a good start, and I think we can at least get 10 to 15 new items up a week once the school year starts. You know, there's certainly not going to be any pressure on Max from there. But you guys can also grab Warline on there now, so that's good. I finally got around to listing that. And we just got our variant covers printed up. Those are going to be shipping. Those are already on their way here. And as soon as I get them, which should be sometime next week, I'll begin fulfillment for all of Warline. We're going to just wipe it out real quick. All right, now I'm going to do a third round of FOMO books, but I feel like we missed out here because we had some really stellar books today that just really didn't get a chance to see the light of day, I feel. So I'm going to take these FOMO books down right now, and we're going to bring more FOMO books up here. And just so you guys know, if anybody's interested in purchasing the entire lower rack of books right now, this entire lower rack is just $50, okay? You're getting some cool stuff here. You got a House of Slaughter 1 blank sketch cover, which I'm doing for $5. Most of these are $5 books. The only expensive one is Ghost Rider 28, which is a Mark Silvestri cover. That one's going for $15. But every other one of these books is just $5. We got that Transformers Generations 2 going for $5. You know, anything you see here that you're interested in, let me know. $5 is not a lot for a comic, especially if it's something that's plugging a gap in your collection, or something key that you're looking for, like a minor key or whatever, you know, just let me know. I'm willing to deal. Sounds like a mixture of Fergie and Jesus. Who are you talking about, Alan?
He's talking about
Jesus!
He's talking about
Yes, I will sketch on it. What do you want me to draw on there for you? I'm really good at drawing penises, David Moore. No, I'm not. I suck at that. Boobs. I'm really good at drawing boobs.
Boo-boos?
No.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, Spider-Man. I'll draw you a Spider-Man on there. Yes, David Moore, I got you. $5 on that. That is all.
Spider Blob? Spider Blob?
Mm-hmm.
Spider Blob. You said Spider. What?
I screwed up as a father. I have damaged my child permanently. I'm sorry, Alan. I love you. I hope you'll forgive me for this. All right, Superman 205, Mike Turner cover here. Really beautiful book, going for just $5.
10 hours later.
Canceled totally.
10 hours later.
Yeah. What's up, Mike? How you doing, dude? It's there's a real big problem right now with StreamYard that I'm working out. But anyway, I'm going through FOMO books. These are the FOMO books we haven't sold through yet. I want to give these books the light of day here and make sure you guys see them, because this is some cool stuff that I sought out for you guys. Had you all in mind. I have Captain America number 332 going for just $10 right now. $10 on this. Amazing Spider-Man 245 going for just $20. $20 on this. It's a very fine, nice, clean copy of the book. Ren and Stimpy number 1 is going to go for just $5 today. Ren and Stimpy number 1, $5. Lady Death number 2 from Chaos Comics is going to go for $5. We have Kiss number 1. That's going to go for just $10. This is a black and white variant here for Kiss number 1 from Dynamite. I have Spawn number 12. That's going to go for $10 on Spawn number 12. Iron Man number 300 is going to go for $5. Hey, I'm just showing these off. Hold on. Spider-Man 1 is going to go for $20. Yes, give me a minute. You'll help in just a minute, okay? I have Batman Returns going for $10. This is a really great deal here. Dark Claw number 1 is going to go for $5. We have Batman 497 going for $15. Spawn 312 is going for $5. Boba Fett Twin Engines of Destruction. This is going to go for $10. And I have Obnoxio the Clown versus the X-Men going for $5. Now, guys, these books were all researched when it came to pricing. you might see some of these books going for like $1.95 on eBay, but then they're charging $10 for shipping, which is ridiculous. They're making money on the back end through the shipping by giving you a flat rate, and they were probably factoring in some extra costs or whatever. But either way, it's $5, and it's a straight up $5. I ain't gonna charge you more on the shipping. In fact, throughout all my years of doing live sales, I've always done my part to try and save you guys money on shipping as often as possible. So what you see is what you get. All right. Dark Claw gets called by David Moore. All right, so we sold one FOMO book. That's good. But we still got all these other FOMO books here, and that's a no bueno for me. We need to move through some of these books.
10 hours later.
So we got, this is fine. Well, if we need to move it, then I think the best place to move it would be eBay. But here's what I'm willing to do right now. If we can do Captain America 332 at $5, would anybody be interested in taking this at $5? I'm going to keep the Obnoxio the Clown and the X-Men at $5. Actually, I'll knock it down to $4. I'll do it for $4 if you grab it right now, Leonard. Amazing Spider-Man 245. Drop it down to 15. We got a deal on that. Let me know. We just got to start moving some of those FOMO books. Ren and Stimpy #1, $5 down to $4. Lady Death 2, $5 down to $4. I'll do the Kiss. That's 10. I'll knock it down to $8. Spawn #12, 10. I'll knock it down to 8. Iron Man 300, 5. I'll knock it down to 4. Spider-Man #1, which is at 20. I'm going to stay firm on 20 on that. Batman, and I'll just list this on eBay. I don't have a copy up there anyway. Batman Returns, that's going to go for $10. I'm going to stay firm on that one. Okay. So, what are we taking so far? Cap, Obnoxio, and Iron Man. Okay. And Mike wants Ren and Stimpy. Iron Man and Cap. So I got you down at 12, Leonard. And Mike, I got you down at 4. Look at this. You guys are saving money. You weren't expecting that. And we ripped through a bunch of those FOMO books. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. Still got a lot of stuff to go through. Probably not going to get through all of it today, just because I got plans with these guys here after this, and they're going home tomorrow, so to their mothers tomorrow. So, what? Well, I'm sorry, buddy. Too bad. I don't want to go there either. Okay. Mike is at 4. Leonard is at 12. All right.
I made the circle.
Yes. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, Mike, you missed out. Joe was the first. I'm sorry. Joe, that's you. Joe gets Ren and Stimpy. My bad. Sorry, Mike. No, it's not. No, it's not, Joe. You were the first. I got you, brother. You guys are fantastic. Thank you very much. Still got a couple books up here from our original FOMOs. I'll show them off one more time, and then we got new FOMOs here. Spider-Man #1, that's $20. Spawn 12, once again, I'll knock it down to 8 from 10. Kiss #1, we'll knock it down to 8 from 10. Amazing Spider-Man 245. I'm going to stay firm on 20 on that. That's a really clean copy. No one wants that. I'll put it up on eBay. I'll probably put the Spider-Man up there too. We'll get that Spawn up there. And we'll take the gifts, put that up there too. Lady Death number 2, that's going to go for $5. We'll knock it down to 4 for you. Batman Returns, staying true on that at 10. $4.97 of Batman. That's the Bane breaks Batman spine. 15. How about we just do it at $10? Spawn 312, we'll do it at 4. And Boba Fett, Twin Engines of Destruction. How about we do this at $5? Yes, I still have that $10 stack. Well, I did kind of mix it in, but I think we could do that. Yes, I could do that for you, Leonard. You want that $10 stack? It's yours. Boom shakalaka. $10. We doing it?
Me. $10 later. 10 hours later. 10 hours later.
All right, great. Got it. Nice pickup. Leonard, make money on these books, brother. Sell this stuff. This is some good stuff in here. And there's more where it came from. Thank you guys very much. We have really picked up the pace here. Excellent. We got some new stuff to put on eBay, but we also got some more FOMO books for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got our next round of FOMO books here. I'm actually going to just do them all in just a second. Oh, he's totally cornholio. All right. Hang on just a second.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great tales!
In the interest of time, we're going to do all of the remaining FOMO books right now. Alan, do you want to help me out now? Okay, cool. All right. I have Earth 2 number 1. This is one of those lenticular covers. It has Red Tornado on the cover. It's going for $5. You put this here. Put that on the rack. Devil Dinosaur number 1, going for $15. That's it. $15 on Devil Dinosaur number 1. That one's got to move. Web of Spider-Man 100. It's going to go for $15 today. $15 on Web of Spider-Man number 100. First Spider Armor. You want to put that up there? You like this book? It's cool foil, right? And there's something else here you're going to like. Here, put this up. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 5. This is Ninja Turtle Adventures number 5. And that's going for just $5. $5 on this. I'll put it up. You want to see it? You want to have it? You got to earn $5, and then I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Till then, if we don't sell this book, you can have it by the end of the show. All right. We got Weird Mystery Tales number 9. That's going to go for $5.
It looks like a monster is going to eat a kid.
Devil Dinosaur 1. Gotcha, Joe.
It looks like he's going to eat a kid.
He looks like he's going to eat a kid.
Yeah.
Devil Dinosaur off to Joe. Joe ain't messing around. I got Aquaman number 53. That's going to go for just $10. Good old issue of Aquaman. Is California sinking? God, I hope so. I love California. That's how much I love California. No, I'm just kidding. I actually do like California. I don't know why I did that just now. Awful. Terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible. We actually did a live sale from California once, which was a lot of fun. And I'll be there this December for the comic convention. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a fun experience, getting my teeth kicked in for a good 3 days. Tough show, historically. Why am I doing it? Who knows? Just going out there to have fun. Show people what's up. We got Aquaman number 53 going for $10. I gotta say, lately, I feel like I learned a lot from the last 3 conventions that I've done, and I'm really looking forward to Dragon Con in 2 weeks. I think that's going to be a really amazing convention. I'm really excited about it. I have the Avengers number 1. This is by George Perez and Kurt Busiek. Really, really beautiful book. Literally, every single Marvel character gets drawn into this comic. This is going to go for $5 right now. By George Perez. The late great George Perez.
It's Batman in the book.
It's who?
Batman in the book.
No, Batman's not in that book, but he did draw Batman in another series called JLA versus the Avengers. And he also drew Batman, I think, in general, because he worked on Wonder Woman for a long time. We have She-Hulk number 4. This is a variant edition, going for just $5. I like it. It's a cool cover. A whole bunch of different She-Hulks on there. G.I. Joe number 1 from Image Comics. This is the book that Josh Blaylock, who would eventually go on to start Devil's Due Publishing, he brought this book to Image. They published it because he got the license, and he started making G.I. Joe comics. And he got J. Scott Campbell to do the cover of issue 1, and it's really cool. I remember when this came out in early 2000s. It's going to go for $10. This next book is a key book, Alan. I bet you can't guess why this is a key book. Why do you think this is a key book here? That is Detective Comics 639. What is key about this book? You get one guess. Who do you think is the first appearance of?
Batman?
No, it's not the first appearance of Batman. It's probably the 1200th appearance of Batman. I wonder why they don't keep track of how many times these characters appear in comics. Mike, I got you on G.I. Joe. No, the character who makes his first appearance in this comic book is Sonic the Hedgehog. This is the first time the Sonic the Hedgehog Sega Genesis game was advertised. It was advertised as a comic book. And therefore, this Detective Comics book right here is actually the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog. Things you learn when watching Kickin' It. So we got Detective Comics 639 going for just $15. First, Sonic the Hedgehog. G.I. Joe is called off. To Mike. The mic is right. $5 on TMNT. Next round of FOMO books, we got New Mutants number 100. The thing that's key about this book is it's the first appearance of the X-Force. So this is going to go for just $10. It's, I believe, the first printing of it. Really cool Rob Liefeld cover. $10 on this. I have Red Sonja Scavenger Hunt number 1. That's going to go for $5. I have Vampverse number 1. That's going to go for $5. Amazing Spider-Man 350. That's going to go for $5. Captain America number 1. Can anyone guess why this is a key book? This is a key book because it's the first appearance of Ricky Barnes. Now, before I went online, I priced this book out. Everywhere I see it right now, it's going for $30 on up. Right now on Kickin' It, I got a really clean copy going for just $25. I want to move this book. I don't want to compete with those eBay prices, but I can. I have no problem sitting on this. It's a new acquisition. It'll sell, especially if I put it up there for $25. It'll move real fast. And then finally, the final FOMO book, which is really the coolest FOMO book. And you'll never guess why until I tell you. Marvel Team Up number 100, featuring Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. David Moore is buying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he's giving it to you. Look at that. Thank you, David Moore. We appreciate that. He just bought your comic for you. You can have it. Thank you, David Moore. You're awesome. You're spoiling the kid. All right. Marvel Team Up number 4 is going to go, or 100 is going for $10. It has a Frank Miller cover on it, and it has been called by Roger Dodger. And at F4, what's F4? I do back at the warehouse, Mike. I do have a lot of Action Lab comics. Spider-Man and F4. Okay, so we got the Spider-Man. What is the F4? Oh, okay, Spider-Man and the F4. You called just this book. Got it. You didn't call the other Spider-Man. Now I understand. Sorry. It was slow today. All right. Amazing Spider-Man 350 going for $5. And I believe that is it for our FOMO books. Did I get everything? I believe I did. All right. So we have these books here. This is what remains of our FOMOs. Hang on. I'm going to put up the Batman Returns at 10. We're going to keep those books up here, see if we can move them. Batman $4.97. Going to go to 10 on that. So $10 on Batman $4.97. Spawn 312 is going to go for $5. Star Wars Boba Fett Twin Engines of Destruction, that's going to go for 10. Lady Death 2 is 5. Kiss 1 black and white variant is going to go for 10. Spawn 12 is 10. Spider-Man 1 is 10. Or sorry, not 10, 20. And Amazing Spider-Man 245 is 20. We're going to just keep all these books up here. Might as well. All right, so we didn't do too bad with our FOMO books. Move through a few of them. All right, now we're going to build one last rack on the right side, on the left side here, and then we're going to call it a day. The first book we got here is Justice League 55 and 56. That's going to go for just $4, $2 a piece on those. War Machine number 2 is $2. Turok Dinosaur Hunter number 1. Got kind of a lenticular-ish, foil-ish type of effect. Going for $2. Tarzan number 244 is $2. Ninja from Eternity Comics number 4. And number 5, that's going to go for $4. I have Scimitar number 1. That's going to go for $2. Spidey 350 is off to Leonard. This is a really great issue, by the way. I really love this book. All right. I think now it's time to see if I owe some people a spin here, because I believe I do. Leonard, I know I owe you one now. Got Leonard. I know. We'll go and eat soon. 4, 5, 6. Plus 15. David Moore, I owe you a spin. And I think we're caught up. David Moore. And Joe, you are $6 away from a spin. Just letting you know. All right. I'm spinning the wheel of skid bark for you guys. Give me 1 second. Getting creative with the names. Ninja. Yeah, they really are knocking it out of the park with ingenuity. Sometimes less is more, David Moore. Less is more.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Mark.
All right, Leonard, I'm spinning for you. You get a $2 comic. You can call off this rack over here. And then David Moore. David Moore, you get a free DC claim. Off the $2 rack. I had to clarify that. All right. David Moore, I'm laughing at what you said. That's pretty funny. We have Thor, Son of Asgard, number 9. That's going to go for $2. Doctor Strange 11 is $2. I have Sabretooth number 2. That's going to go for $2. Fantastic Four, the official index, number 10. That's going to go for $2. We have Ant-Man by Patrick Gleason. I don't know which issue this is. Number 1. This is going to go for $2. The Chaos Effect from Valiant. That's going to go for $2. The Rook number 0 is $2. Beauty and the Beast from Dark Horse. Stan Shaw's Beauty and the Beast. I don't know which issue this is. Could just be a one shot. $2 on that. Mask number 3 is $2. Adventures of Superman 512 is $2. Gen 12 or Gen 13 or Gen 12 number 5. That's going to go for $2. We have Rejects number 1. Got a cool Rob Liefeld cover here, going for $2. Star Slammers number 1. Number 2. This is all Walt Simonson, by the way. Number 3 and number 4. Kind of feels like a Schwarzenegger type of book here. That looks like him on the cover of number 1. This is gonna go for $8. Looks cool. Rejects. This is some really solid stuff here. Gen 12. Soft Roger. The Justice League. Oh, okay. 55. And then you wanted 56 as your freebie. Is that what you wanted to do? That's cool with me, David Moore. Okay, we got you on the Gen 12. All right. I have a cool run of Doom Patrol here. I think these are Brian Ballin covers, if I'm not mistaken. Doom Patrol 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and we have issue 70 right here. That is 2, 4, 6, 7, all 7 books at $14. All 7 at $14. X-Men Classic number 64. That's going to go for $2. Superman. Leonard, that's your $2 book. West of Sundown number 1 from Tim Seeley and Bolt Comics. That's going to go for $2. I have Thor number 746. That's going to go for $2. And I have Death Metal 2 from the Gene Pool. It's still in the poly bag. That's going to go for $2. All right. So we'll here. Consolidate. Consolidation. couple more books here, and then we're going to close out today's show. I will be back on Monday, guys. I just got to go take care of these guys. They're hungry. They're tired. They've been sitting here watching me work all day. So we're going to end it here in just 4 minutes. But thank you for shopping with me. We actually ended up moving through a lot of stuff. It was off to a slow start just because of everything that's going on right now with StreamYard, but hopefully we'll get that resolved by next week. I have New Teen Titans number 119. It's going to go for $2. Death's Wreck number 1 is going to go for $2 for Death's Wreck. Do 4 more books. I have Blue Flame number 1 and number 2 from Vault. Number 4, number 6. That's pretty cool. Nice run here. 4 issues for just $8. 4 issues for $8. I have Incredible Hulk 408, 409, 412, 413, and 415. We're going to do this entire run here for just $10. $10 on all these books. 5 for 10. I have Campese number 1 from Aftershock Comics. That's going to go for $2. And last but not least, I have Canceled. That's a way to end this show, is Canceled. I'm canceling myself. This is going to go for just $2 for Canceled.
Is the book called Canceled?
The book is called Canceled. All right, guys, so here's the... Oh, wait, we still got an open slot here. I have Iron Man number 233, number 235, and number 236. That's all going to go for just $6, $2 a piece. All right, now we got a full rack here. So why don't we do this? I have this rack here going for $15. We'll add these books on for an extra $5. You get $20 for all the $2 comics that are on the rack. If you want to get all the remaining FOMO books here, let's do a lump sum deal on that, just for the hell of it. What the heck? Why not, right? We're in the last 20 minutes or a couple minutes of the show. Let's do some wheeling and dealing, see if we can move this stuff. Because I'd much rather sell it here right now than have to figure out what to do with it later. Granted, I don't mind showcasing it again, but, you know, if I can move it, it's better to move it. All right, I got $170. Oh, no, wait. I actually need to add more to that. Sorry. And 5, yeah. I have $210 worth of FOMO books up top here. It's $210 worth of value over here. I will knock it down to $175 and save you $35. Now, the heck with it. We're in the last few minutes of the show. $150. You get free shipping, and you get all of these, the rest of the FOMO books here. That includes the first Ricky Barnes. That includes first Spider Armor, which is in really good shape. This old Aquaman. First Sonic the Hedgehog. Some early Chaos Comics Lady Death. Spider-Man 1, that foil cover. Spawn 12. Batman Returns. Bane breaking Batman's back. You're getting lots of cool, honest to God, keys up on this whole FOMO rack here. $150 saves you a lot of money from $210. We're meeting in the middle, and we're both coming out ahead. So let me know. And you get all these other. You get a free shipping on your books too. Sorry. Oops, $2 on cancel. Okay. We got one more book we can put up there. Bylines in Blood from Aftershock. That's going to go for $2. All right, so $150 on the FOMO rack. If you want the $2 rack, it's $20. $20 for everything on the $2 rack on the right.
That's after 10.
All right. Going once, going twice. No one's picking it up. Guys, I'm going to close out this broadcast. I will see you next week. I will be back on the air at my regularly scheduled time on Monday. So you guys can expect to see me at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. I will see you guys on Monday. I'm going to get all invoices out today or tomorrow and get all these books out to you guys, all right? Thank you so much for shopping with me, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you very much, Roger. Thanks for coming. Elena, I'll be back on the air on Monday. Don't worry. I'll be back, guys. I'll see you all later. Take care.